Alright, the second single off of Gorillaz' Song Machine project is out now, so let's talk about it, shall we? Let's first quickly discuss the complimentary machine bytes that were released to coincide with this single drop. The fourth one is just 2D and Murdoch talking over each other, and I can't make out anything that they are saying. Can someone check on them, please?
Shut up! We're talking.
Byte 5, however, is real wholesome content, as 2D talks a little bit with Fatoumata Diawara, the primary collaborator of the new track, who seems really confused that 2D is calling. It's sweet, short, and funny, and there's not much else to say about it. These are just really neat additions to the Song Machine project that help quickly introduce you to the featured artists in a fun, lighthearted way. It was a great idea to include these even when they didn't have to. Now we move on to the new song, Désolé, featuring the aforementioned Malian singer-songwriter Fatoumata Diawara, singing in French alongside 2D or Damon, whomever you prefer. To start off, let's focus a bit on the video, which has a nautical theme, which gives me plastic beach flashbacks, and there are some very nice details to pay attention to here as we see Fatoumata recording her lyrics and joining Damon and the band on a boat journey having fun at Lake Como in Italy. I love seeing this kind of stuff. Most of the band members just having a good time, playing instruments in silly ways and going on adventures. I also love the detail of 2D studying French while singing it. Kong Studios seems to be back, though in a different building and form, and out in the Italian countryside there seem to be massive creatures straight out of the mist stalking the lands, which look really cool. I wonder what their purpose is. I don't know, maybe the art directors thought they would look awesome, because they do. However, all is not well. Or it is, depending on who you ask, because Murdoch is sad. Because the band has left him behind and is working and having fun without him, which begs the question, do they really need him anymore? Perhaps the band can survive without him. I believe this could be what the video is showcasing, and I'll get more into that in a bit. The song itself starts out with an extended instrumental section giving you the feel of the track before our singers enter the mix, switching between English and French lyrics to make something that sounds really unique and really works in my eyes. It all goes together super well. The instrumental is upbeat, but with quite the relaxed feeling to it, and it's easygoing, fun, and quite soft, but with that different Gorillaz charm. For example, it goes quite off the rails a little later on in the track, with horns blaring out over the rest of the layers and disorienting the listener for a bit before going back to normal. The production on here is perfect and lets every part of the song shine. The refrain Désolé, French for sorry, appears at numerous points during the nearly 6-minute long track, and Fatoumata's vocals going from smooth and soft to strong and powerful fit very well with the more laid-back, somber feeling of the track, juxtaposing really well with 2D's forlorn lyrics detailing him far from land, trying to hold on to the person he is singing about. The lyrics themselves detail what seems to be the songwriter trying their very best to hold on to a person or persons who may be floating away from them and doing fine on their own, just like everyone else in the world seems to. The writer is at their wits' end, isolated and alone, with no idea of what to say, but is trying and trying to hold on to this person who may now feel like more of a ghost because they are not there anymore. Could this be Murdoch writing about his worries regarding the rest of the band doing fine without his influence? I don't know, it's an idea, at least in the context of the fictional band. It does seem to be what the video implies, with him staying home at the studio alone in his feelings, with no one but himself to blame, while the others in the band are out at sea, free, unbothered, and happy, which is why he decides to go back to his box and isolates himself at the end of the video. He's got nowhere left to go, really. Maybe the past is finally catching up with him. Noodle, however, looks straight out of Phase 2 here again, with that hairstyle covering her eyes. Far from the explosive, punk-influenced thrill ride of momentary bliss, Désolé provides the listener with something much calmer, which is exciting to hear. The tracks from the Sound Machine are not bound by one style. Instead, we will have to wait and see what comes next. It will be unpredictable, and that's definitely a positive. All in all, I can't really decide which of the two Song Machine tracks released so far that I like better, as both are just so different from one another. They offer you two different experiences depending on what vibe you are going for at the moment. I like the song a whole lot, with its more serious lyrics and contemplative instrumental, and I have a very good first impression of it. It's a melancholic tune that I wouldn't mind putting on a cloudy day to reflect, and really that's all you need at times. It's a great track and just what I'm looking for from such a versatile band. It provides you with simple, mood-setting lyrics that tell a somewhat abstract story alongside instrumentation that helps the track flow well before really picking up steam and sounding almost like an uplifting celebration as it comes to a close, while still retaining the more reflective parts of the song, and the more I listen to it, the more I enjoy it and find to appreciate. Every layer added builds on the melodies found here, and when it all comes together, it's all just really impressive. The song feels alive with acoustic instrumentation that move away from the more synthetic sounds of an album like, say, Humans. It's full of life and heart and sticks in your mind long after you finish listening to it. It's very catchy. It doesn't feel pandering or trend-chasing, but like its own thing, which is what Gorillaz is all about. Experimentation in the pop scene, and hopefully a track like this will help introduce more listeners to types of music they may not have heard before. I love this track, and I will definitely be returning to it many times in the future. It's really good, and Gorillaz are really and truly back. There's not much negative I can say about it at all, and that's pretty much that. Now for the teaser for the next song. 2D seems to be out on the road. I wonder if he's going somewhere. The two Song Machine tracks we've heard so far bode really damn well for the future, and I can't wait to see what this impressive project brings next. I certainly hope the band keeps this level of quality up, because right now I am very happy with what they are putting out. Just these two songs rival quite a fair bit of the band's more recent outputs, and that's really awesome. And that's about all I got to say about Désolé for now. Thanks for watching, everyone. I certainly hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like and comment your thoughts down below. Why not subscribe? Check out my social medias if you want to. And check out my Patreon page if you want to support the channel directly. Thanks again for watching. Stay awesome, everyone. Goodbye.